I thought I'd make a change of scenery today, so I'm down by the creek. It's starting to rain a little. So I got underneath the trees. Man, I love this country. And talking about love, I figured I'd talk about the greatest love of all our lives, all us guys, right? The greatest loves. And it ain't these. Talking about your wife. Doggone wives. Holiday seasons are coming. Oh boy, we got all our Halloween decorations hanging up all over the doggone walls on the countertops. I just want to admire them. You know, does your wife do that? It makes me crazy. We used to have this big Santa Claus around Christmas time, and come on, man, everybody's got to love Christmas. You don't love Christmas, you're really a fogey. But we had this Santa Claus that was like 3 feet tall, right? And it would automatically kick on and start singing. Lights would come on. You know, thing was like 3 feet tall. It'd be like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd walk into the kitchen, go get a drink. Santa Claus kick on, ho ho ho, jingle bells, jingle. He'd be dancing the jig. What the hell, man? I don't know what happened to that. That had an accident or something, because we ain't got that one anymore. But you know, man, wives are such a blessing, aren't they? You know, guys are so screwed up, man. We just really are. We're different, right? We focus on so many things that we think are so important. And I don't know, at least to me, though, it's the things that wives focus on that are most important. And here I am, 54 years old, and now I'm starting to recognize that. The value of your wife. Gosh, we forget that a lot, don't we? Right, you go off to work somewhere, you come back, your house is always spotless, your clothes are always clean, you got a great meal cooking for you, you got somebody to listen to your craziness and ranting, and they just sit there and smile at you and give you a hug, put their hand on the small of your back at night when you're not feeling well, they cater to you when you're sick, they take care of everything with your children, you know, the logistics that wives offer us is irreplaceable. It really is. And they don't do it out of duty. They do it because they love us. Love, the greatest thing, right? Isn't it interesting? All the things I used to think were so important, now to realize it's the craziness of the woman that's really the important thing. And it keeps us together. It allows us to be the boneheads we are till we kick off at 60 or 90 or whatever. Now, I know people aren't perfect. Women or men, we're all a mess, right? But, you know, something's really happened I hate talking about negative things because, man, I love life. And I love laughing. I don't laugh enough. My gosh, when my boy and my wife and I laugh about something and we're all laughing, oh, God, I wish I did that every day. I wish I was funny, besides just funny looking. But you know, as guys, what is it about us? You know, I never mean to convict people. I never really do. But man, sometimes we do some stupid stuff. And women do stupid things sometimes too, there's no doubt. But you know, if you're married and you vow your life to somebody, man, what are you doing leaving? I mean it. And I know that I got some great friends that did it too. And man, I love them. But I was really disappointed. I mean, it really ruined everything. It destroyed their families. And I don't know the inside. You don't know the inside of people's relationships, but we knew their families. We loved them as a family, and it changes everything. And from the guy's perspective, because I knew the guys, you know, married, some of them married for a short time, some of them married for decades, had children. It just devastates the family. Devastates the family. Your children, you know, parents are the foundation of their children's lives. If you screw that up, you screw them up. And these guys that trade in their wives after their wives put in 20 years of their lives, and their bodies take a toll from having children and all that work and all that love. And I know they're not perfect, but you know what? Either are we. You know, my parents, I was fortunate. My parents were married 56 years before my mom died, and then 18 months later, my dad was gone too. 56 years married. There's people that do a lot more than that, but that's a long time. That's longer than I am alive now. That's something to really, that's an accomplishment. You know, and they had their issues, everybody does. But in the end, they really loved each other all the time, and they committed to themselves. They counted on one another. That's what life's about, man. It's hard for me to bear guys that pound their chests and talk about honor and dedication and commitment and duty that dump their family. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I don't know everybody's internal issues at home, but if your wife's not out running around every night or shooting at you, you made a commitment, man. Think of what made the country great. Commitment. Our fortunes, our lives, and our sacred honor. Sacred honor. Isn't that what a wife deserves? Isn't that what your family deserves? You know, if you've already done something like that, I don't mean to convict you. What can you do? Then again, maybe if you were to call your ex and say, hey, you know what, I'm a schmuck because you did lots of great things for a long time, maybe that would be helpful, because women are awesome. There's some awesome people out there, women and men, you know, people of character, there really are. And even people of character make mistakes. So if you've already made the mistake, maybe you should think about it. I mean, probably not going to be able to rekindle the marriage, but maybe you could rekindle your family. But those of you who are on the edge, right, those of you who are thinking about getting a girlfriend, I'm talking to the guys. You know, I'd love to talk to the women, but I'm not going to pretend that I understand everything about a woman. I just love everything about them. Especially a committed, dedicated, loving woman that knows God and is always there like my wife. That's to you, Denny. But for those of you who are on the line, don't do it. For those of you who are going to leave your woman, thinking about a girlfriend, maybe you're already talking to somebody, don't do it, man. Don't. Honor is a man's gift to himself. Live your life an honorable man. Don't give in. Don't give in to lusts like a fool. What, to run off with somebody younger or maybe prettier or something like that just to find out that they're human too. You know, one of my friends did that. Threw away a beautiful thing, beautiful home, family. They were very successful. Threw it all away for a girl who dumped him a year later. You ever think about that? But really, I don't want you to think about it because of that. I want you to not do it because you're an honorable man. Honor. My God, do people not remember what that is? Give somebody your words, live by it. It doesn't matter even if they do you wrong. That's what honor is, right? Commitment, dedication, integrity. Be that man. Be the man God wants you to be. Be the man God created you to be. But with free will, he allows you to make your decisions. Don't make weak character decisions. Don't do it. You can do stupid things like me, like when I jumped on the sled like a surfboard and fell down and damn near broke my hip. Last year, my tailbone's still killing me. It's been almost a year. You can do stupid stuff like that. Women may make fun of you. My wife yelled at me out the window like, what are you doing? That's really kind of funny because you'd think I was 4 years old. Of course, I felt like it once I fell down. But you can do stupid stuff like that because you know what? Overall, they love you for it. They do. But don't defile everything you've done. And my God, if you've got a family, don't let your family down. Children love you. You and your wife are the foundation of their life. And if you fall apart, then what matters in life? If everything they count on, the people they love the most, fail them as a family, fail each other as love, how do they believe in love? If you haven't done it, but you're thinking about it, don't do it, man. Be a man. Be a man of honor. Go in there and give your wife a hug and a kiss, and tell her you love her, and talk about it. And pray to God every night, because I'm telling you right now, God will change your life. God will change your life, brother, if you ask him to. And it don't just come overnight, but it will come. Changes will come, and hard times can come, but always be a man of honor, and you'll always be welcomed at my fire. Enjoy your coffee this morning. Keep safe.